Okay, I am here and I have a raid. Wow, okay, hang on. I'm here, I have a raid. Hello in people, I have tea. That's what I was doing. I was making tea. So we were supposed to be doing a co-stream, but Jesse is still asleep because he had a tooth surgery, so you know, reasonable. So welcome in Leaky and Vlad and Horror and Raina and Sir Khalid and Mr. Coolness. Yeah, sorry, everyone came in while I was making my tea. So yeah, we are doing a trio of sim/management games instead of a co-stream because, well, this is what we were going to do tomorrow, so we just sort of switched it around. So starting off with a witchy life story, or just witchy life story. This is developed and published by Sundew Studios. Came out on the 19th of October 2023. It and all the others today are Ideate Xbox games, so thank you to Ideate Xbox for the code for this one. Price-wise for this, we're looking at $19.99 or £16.74. It has 26 achievements. One person has completed it. And it took them 22 hours. So yeah. That is certainly a thing. Where's the listed where else is this on? It is also on PC and Switch. Originally came out on Steam in September 2022. Oh, and hi Alkesh. Sorry if someone else came in. It's scrolled. So yeah, it's don't get kicked out of training in this witchy tale of chaos, friendship, and romance. Play as the youngest member of the illustrious magical von Teasel family. But you're not exactly their pride and joy. In fact, your grandmother has given you one last chance to prove yourself, or no more witch training for you. Cool. So we get to be our own witch. Excellent. Right, did anyone else come in? Oh, there's a Havor! Yeah, this is not the co-stream. Jesse said that he might be still asleep, so we are going with that. So we're just doing our next day plans instead. But yes, Havor. Stretch and hydrate. Let me see if I can re-queue those so it gets the little thingy on screen. Sometimes it lets me do that. No, it's not letting me redo it. Anyway, we're not gonna hydrate yet because we just made boiling hot tea. Oh, but we did do a good stretch. Anyway. Right. Pointer sensitivity, music sound effects. Okay, so music down slightly. Pointer sensitivity. And then new game, because we've not played it before, so yeah. But yeah, 26 achievements. We get to customize ourselves. Floofy. Floofy. I might just have to go for... Oh, I like the pixie cut though. Romantic. Short curly. We'll just go with Floofy because it is a funny... eyes. I can't even see eyebrows right now, so not really first. Features. Glitter. Oh, I like glitter. Passion. That black dress looks purple, I'll be honest. Looks very Kiki's delivery service. Go with pointy hat 3 because it's also purpley. Okay, so player name, we're just going to go with Joe because, you know, we can do they, them. Excellent. And that's the default. Right, we're not going to spend masses of time customizing people. No, welcome to Flora. Okay, my name is Jo Von Teasel. I'm 18 years old, and I have a crow familiar named Ramsey. I dislike listening to my gran and people and drama. I like my familiar Ramsey and witchcraft and being me. Everyone in my family thinks I'm hopeless, which is why they sent me here, to the village of Flora, to prove I'm worthy of having the Von Teasel family name, or whatever. Honestly, I wasn't listening all that much when my gran told me. Well, I think this is it. Cool. Yeah, the village is pretty small. Do people actually live here? We need to go to the town hall. Right, Gran said something about that. Whatever, it was there. Well, I guess it was Gran's choice to send me here. The rest of my family just wanted to disown me. Either way, I'm here, aren't I? Isn't that enough? When they could have just, you know, let me do my own thing. But no, I acted out a little. They deserved it. And don't tell me you didn't think it was a little funny. Cock. I need to get my frustrations out somehow. No, Joe, that's not how you hold anathema. Joe, why don't you wear the traditional Von Teasel garb? Von Teasel shouldn't speak like that. Are you sure they're really a Von Teasel? Maybe someone switched them at birth. Yeah, I know. It's better not to give them any mind, and they're not here to say things. But they're still going to judge me at the end of it all. Sure, let's head to the town hall. The mayor's supposed to be expecting us or whatever, right? Okay. This is cute. I like the graphics. So, I have 3 games, but because they're sim games, I want to, you know, have a chance to get into it. So it may be 2 games, but, you know, we have a backlog. Ooh. Congratulations on your steak, Mr. Coolness. Okay. No, we still have boiling hot tea. We are not going to scald our mouths. But yeah. Oh, dear. I've been shredding this morning, and even with something as innocuous as that, I managed to bash my arm. But on the other hand, my giant pile of paper is now a giant bin bag full, well, recycling bag full of shredded stuff that I'm sure a hamster would be very happy with, but it's going in the recycling. We're getting there with tidying, sorting, taking advantage of the last week before I start my new job. Hi, Apex! But yeah. Mostly, I was just, like, distracted this morning. I did at least manage to get stuff done. Yes, thank you, Mr. Connors. I did sort of tell everyone on Tuesday after I got my contract officially signed, but the laptop arrived yesterday. I haven't opened the box yet. That was too many things. But yeah, I start the day after my birthday. I thought it was a nice birthday present to myself. It gives me 2 weeks before the Christmas holidays. So yeah. Anyway, I think this is it. Caw. No, you knock. Caw. You don't have hands? Use your beak. Hello, I'm Ruth, the Mayor of Flora. Can I help you? The Mayor! I'm Joe Von Teasel. Joe? Yes. Von Teasel? Yes. Is Margie with you? Margie? Marjoram Von Teasel. Oh, my gran. No. I see. Will Marjoram be joining you later? No. I see. Methinks there's been some miscommunication here. Gran, Marjoram said you'd be expecting us? Well, we were expecting a Von Teasel, but truth be told, we were expecting the letter. Oh, that's right. My gran said to give this to you. You take a letter out of your pocket and hand it to Ruth. Ruth opens it and starts to read. You notice her face growing more and more... I see. I asked Margie if she could help us with our harvest festival during a critical time, and Margie sends me her grandchild who needs to prove they are worthy of training. Ruth, was it? Are you okay? I'm sorry, pardon me. I lost focus there for a little. Are you sure? I just should have expected something like this is all. So you're in trouble? Just a little. But you do know what you're doing. Yes. And more. I'm going to have confidence here. You're looking at the unknown genius of the Von Teasel family. Then tell me, Joe, was it? Why do you need to prove you're worthy of training? Shouldn't you be finishing your training at your age? I am done with my training. I just don't think my family is willing to accept that. I see. The mayor skims over the letter. This letter also mentions something about a magazine? Magazine? My gran mentioned a magazine? Hey, subterfuge! Why did Gran have to mention the magazine? Coven Politan. That sounds familiar now that I think of it. Or Coven Politan. That's right, it's a witchcraft tips magazine, correct? We have a village who's an ardent reader. Do you now? Just your luck. It was all a big joke, really. No harm was really intended. Though I guess the mushroom tea pushed a little too far. But I wrote all the spells under an alias, save Von Elsette. So it's not like readers knew it was a Von Teasel witch. My gran shouldn't have been snooping through my grimoire in the first place. Or rather, a Von Elsette's grimoire, even though the whole thing was made up. Of course. So we shouldn't expect any of the same shenanigans. No. And did your grandmother explain what you'd be doing here in Flora? Helping out with the festival or something? Yeah. I kind of only half listened. We're hosting our annual harvest festival, the Floralia Festival, in 2 weeks. As you know, harvest festivals are held to bless our lands and villages with prosperity and abundance. However, for the past more than several years, I'm afraid, our harvest festival has been lacking, and thus Flora has grown smaller and smaller. And this year is looking to follow the same pattern. That's why I reached out to Marjoram. I feel like all our energies are just somehow off, and I was hoping she'd help us with our festival, but you got me instead. Perhaps this task means Marjoram trusts you? It seems odd she'd send her grandchild to complete such a task if she didn't. Not enough sacrifices? It's a witchy game, not a satanic cult. More bloodthirsty than old Cash. No sacrifices today. Just cute witchy shenanigans and whatever else I decide to stream after. I think probably cutting it down to 2, mainly because I feel like we started slightly later and I'd like to give this a chance, but we'll see how it goes. More like she wanted to distance me and the family. Sometimes space is just the thing we need. Either way, I suppose we'll just have to make do. How about I show you around and introduce you to some of the villagers? Alright. Cool. You, Ruth, and Ramsay make your way down the hall. Ruth knocks on an office door. Come in. Hello, Mel. This is Jo, the witch who'll be helping us with the festival. Oh my goodness, hello. You look around Mel's office. You notice all the candles, incense, charms, and magazines. She must be the ardent reader. You must be skilled in aging magic. You look so young. That's because they are. This is my friend's grandchild. I see. Mel is my second in command. She's been a big help coordinating everything for the festival these past years. Yep. And this year is going to be the best year. I just remembered I have a meeting to go to. If I run, I should still make it on time. Mel, it's right down that... Mel runs out the door before you can say anything. She has a lot of energy. That she does. I suppose we should go ahead and make our way around the village. Lead the way. Okay. Oh, wow. My gosh. Okay. Oh, I like this. This is cool. All right, we're going to go left to right. Summer 100, and it's midday? This is my home. Let's see if anyone is here. You walk into the home and hear someone playing the guitar. That must be Devon. Devon, can you come here for a moment? Oh, sure, Ruth. Wow, this person looks uncomfortable. Maybe we came at a bad time. Devon, this is Jo, the witch I mentioned. Hello. Devon is friends with my granddaughter, Nisha. They'll be writing the music for our festival. That's great. I think it'll be wonderful. Well, we should let Devon get back to work. Nice meeting you. Mm-hmm. Devon shuffles their way back upstairs. You approach a cafe. Let's see if Jean's around. Hello, Mayor. How can I help you? I've decided he's French. We're just stopping by. This is Jo, the witch helping us out for the festival. Lots of ... Poignant. Have you met Mel? Have you met Mel yet? Yes. John and Mel are married. Really? Cool. I mean, oh, that's nice. Well, we'll be on our way. I just wanted to give a quick introduction. Goodbye. John walks off and tends to a customer. John can be quiet, but he's a wonderful baker. Make sure to stop by for a treat sometime. Oh, I love treats. Treat. Okay. You walk to the town square. It's in a state of disarray. This is where we hold the Floralia Festival. Also, happy weekend, everyone. And hello. Sorry, I'm utterly distracted, as always. Or, as always seems to be now. I'm getting stuff done. I just keep abandoning things halfway through and forget to eat. Also, my hair hasn't fully dried, so it's a bit wet still. My head is cold. Because, just didn't get organised enough this morning. Nope, tea is still too hot. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. How has your weeks been? What are you getting up to this weekend? American people, have you recovered from your food comas? What's everyone playing? We're playing Witchy Life Story at the moment. And we'll have 1 or 2 more games to do today. But yeah, hopefully you're doing okay. Okay, I know it looks a little chaotic, but it'll come together, I'm sure. Jonas can be pretty dependable. Can be. Lonely Mountain Snow Riders. Cool. Cool. I think I've seen that game. I don't think I'd be very good at it, but it might be fun. Are you enjoying it? Can be. Jonas, are you around? Hey, Ruth. Whoa, is that a crow? Did you befriend it or something? Ramsay is my familiar. Familiar? Is that what they call pets these days? Jo is a witch. Oh, cool! It's your game of the year with Expedition 33. Oh, I really need to get back to that. Awesome. Well, that's definitely a raving review. That's the word I want. Yeah, I really need to get back to Expedition 33, because if I can finish the story in that, then I can justify starting Dragon Age Veilguard. I looked it up at some point. But yeah, because it's on EA Play, and I want to play it before it goes away, if it's going to go away. I don't know if it'll go away. But yeah, I've just started Act 2 in Expedition 33. I'm somewhere in a field of swords, mostly getting lost. I was trying to do some side questy things. So I picked up a bunch of collectibles. Sorry, biting my finger, I shouldn't be. Picked up a bunch of collectibles. But mostly I'm like, if I get the story done, then at least I can say that I've, you know, played it, and then hopefully won't get spoilt. And not that I've been spoilt. You know, it didn't get spoilt for what I've experienced so far, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I just need to get back into it. I will do at some point. I'm just distractible, so trying to get into a game which has an intense story is tricky. But anyway, Joe's a witch. Oh. Jonas steps back a little. What's his deal? Our usual builder injures himself the other week, so Jonas is taking over in his place. Yep, tomorrow's my first full day in charge. How are things going? Good, I think. And everything should be in tip-top shape by the festival. Good, good. Well, we'll be on our way. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. Jonas walks away at a brisk pace. Okay, well that looks like money. That's right, we do have a store in Flora. Somehow I always forget about this store. How do you forget about a villager's single store? You should be able to buy some spell materials here. You approach the shop and try to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, the store looks empty. You should try coming back tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Okay. Oh, an artist. This is the art studio. My granddaughter Nisha should be around here somewhere. What the heck? Now I've got to clean up your mess again? Nisha, is everything okay? Huh, yeah, I just accidentally knocked over some paints is all. Who are you? Nisha, that's not very polite. I'm Joe, your witch for the next 2 weeks. We're expecting someone a lot older. Joe is my friend's grandchild and a witch in training. Witch in training? Don't we need a witch out of train? It'll be fine. Joe is a Von Teasel after all. Well, we should continue with our introductions. Sure, see you around. Bye. You turn and whisper to Ramsay. Get the feeling she doesn't like us very much. Okay. You slow down and put some distance between you and Ruth. It's Ramsay. Cool. Do you get the feeling people here don't like witchcraft? Ruth turns around. There you are. I thought I'd lost you. I think it's time I show you your home. It's the one with the garden just this way. This one? Where do I want to go? Home. You walk into a small cottage. Wow, it seems perfectly in order. Our previous witch used to live here. I'm not entirely sure who maintained it, but hopefully it's to your liking. It's perfect. This cauldron should serve us nicely? Yes, of course. Make sure to check your mailbox in the morning. That's how we send in our orders. The garden is just through that door. You'll find all the gardening equipment you need out there too. Then there's your wardrobe and bed, and there's also this moon altar the last witch set up. She used to decorate it with the items she found around Flora. I think that's everything. We are glad you're here to help us. I'm afraid our village tour has tied me out. I should let you get settled anyway. Tomorrow's your first day on the job. Sure. Thanks for the tour. Of course. Goodbye now. Caw. Yeah, all those introductions were a little awkward. Caw. Ugh, why did Gran do this to me? They don't want me here and I don't want to be here. Getting to Sohn would have been so much easier. There's got to be a way to get out of this. Think, Joe, think. Wait, I've got it. There's a calendar here, right? Let's take a look at it. Okay. Yes, this is it. See, there's a full moon on the 8th. We just need to be as perfect as we possibly can until then. Then on the full moon, we'll perform a ritual that'll solve all their problems or whatever right then and there. Caw. Cheating? How is that cheating? It's called efficiency. Do you really want to be stuck here for 2 weeks? I mean, it's only 2 weeks. Caw. I didn't think so. Caw. Do I really want to go back home, though? I don't know. Sorry, I was just texting. Okay. I don't know. But we need to get out of here first. The rest we can figure out later. Yeah, I guess it's time to get some rest. I'm gonna need it for tomorrow. Okay, so first day, full moon, festival. Look, Saturday the 7th. But we're in we're in summer, so. Okay, so what do we got? We've got, this is cool, but I want to look at everything now, though I guess getting some rest is a good idea. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, it does let me, okay. So I could change my fashion. I don't want to. I think I look really cool. The game auto saves when the sun icon appears in the bottom right corner, so under me. Okay, fine. Apparently the bird said we gotta go to bed. Ah, yes, I can see the little icon. This morning already? Let's get back to that experiment. Huh? I have work to do? I thought that was a bad dream. Well, maybe if you didn't remind me, I could have stayed in my ignorant bliss. Things constantly have to get in my way. I just want to work on my experiments. Perhaps you can figure out a way to have fun with these requests. As revenge. At least we only have 1 week of this. And then we can just use the power of the full moon to do the rest. 2-week task done in a week, and then it's back to my experiments. I mean, I feel like that's, you know, trying to take a shortcut, and magic shouldn't work that way. It usually punishes you when you try and take shortcuts. I've seen practical magic and the craft. Cool. Yes, I'll go check my mail now. Wow, this is a fancy altar. I'm going to totally decorate these things. Looks like this for my tarot deck too. Perfect. Okay. Let's do a 4-card spread. We're looking for the physical, emotional, logical, and spiritual elements. Look deeper into situation. An either or. Guiding. Let's just do a daily inspiration. Oop, bloop. First tarot reading. Strength. All cards are good cards in their own way. Guiding card, strength. Instincts, handling intense emotions, enthusiasm, and courage. Sounds good. So, are these potions? Ah, we can pick what's there. Okay. In which case, I want purple. Oh, we can put, I think, oh, hello. Strength. Okay, well, we'll put strength there because we did a strength. It could just be a decorate, you think? Anyway, we did that. Okay, so look at this. Yeah, I still need materials. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. It takes forever to get out the wardrobe. But yeah. Anyway. Am I forgetting anything? Your treat. Okay. 1 crow treat coming up. Now that's enough for today. Treat time! Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. Oh. Treat? Treat? Dear Joe, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Oh, alrighty, what do we have here? Looks like our first request is from Ruth the Mayor. Let's see what intentions and associations we can pull from her letter. Alright, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I've been feeling a little detached from everyone recently. I've especially felt disconnected from the festival. I do still care, but who knows, maybe some incense could help me work through things. Sincerely, Ruth. Looks like Ruth needs some relationship-focused incense with pink ingredients and another one associated with Pluto. Good, this won't take long. Gran always blows things out of proportion. Fine, I'll quit complaining and keep reading. Alright, Joe. It's Mel and I's anniversary soon. Mel likes magic. Perhaps a potion could help us celebrate our current and future happiness together. Would be a good gift. Jean. Joe, I hope I'm not bothering you. Could you craft some incense that attracts positive energy? Ideally something that promotes tranquility, maybe happiness too. Okay. Cool. Yeah, none of these seem too complicated. I guess it's time to gather materials and ingredients. We can go to the general store to purchase bottles and stuff or gather ingredients from the garden. Which one do you think we should do first? I should open my grimoire first? Yeah, I'll make sure to make a habit of checking my inventory and active orders. Open your grimoire, press Y. Flip through the pages or use the tabs to go to different sections. Okay. Plants. Rose, chamomile, rosemary. Holyoke, candula, geranium, pea flower, yarrow, allium. Recipes, love, prosperity. Require basic things. Jonas, Nisha. Orders. Okay, well we have nothing in our inventory, right? So now we go to the garden or village shop, right? Through the door we go. Let's go to the garden first and see what we've got. Honestly, it's a little creepy how well maintained this garden is. Do they really not know who did it? Yes, I know, it's my problem now regardless. Got to pick water and weed everything. At least it seems like we've got a compost bin. We can use that to turn weeds into fertilizer. Congratulations on your stake, Apex. That should help the plants grow a little faster. Yay, gardening. Okay, gardening overview. The gardening tools to tend to your garden. First, harvest the flowers and herbs with the shears. Make sure to water them after you harvest to ensure they bloom the next day. Though the rose, lavender, rosemary and chamomile take an extra day to regrow. You can also pull weeds by using the gardening gloves. The weeds can be turned into fertilizer at the compost bin. Fertilizer helps the plant grow faster. Okay, so those look like weeds. We've got the shears. And then water. Okay. Okay, and we can use compost. It gives us more roses. Interesting. Okay, so compost gives us extra of the thing. Oh, it is very cute. this game. Very pretty. I love how the weeds are like growing nowhere near the things that we, you know, are pruning. It's very considerate of it. I'm just using the one that only has one single one to harvest 2 of them. There we go. Okay. Gardening done. To the general store now. Cool, cool. Where do we want to go? Village. To the store. Looking to purchase some items. Hello, my name is Jamina. You must be Jo, the new witch. I knew it was a good idea to keep my old stock around. No good throwing things away that someday someone might buy. I also carry some antiques at a premium price. My daughter sends them to me when she's off on her travels. She always says she'll visit with her girlfriend, but we'll see. You know what? I'm suddenly feeling very generous. Take some of this resin and these bottles, vials and sachets free of charge. They promise me next time you come to my shop you'll buy one of the antiques. No one here has an appreciation for old things, but now it's time for my mid-morning tea, so I must close the shop. Enjoy the supplies. Okay, well that was a thing. Yeah, that shopkeeper was pretty generous, but did you see the price tag on those antiques? I hope she was kidding about having to buy them. Anyway, it looks like I've got everything to start cranking out these spells. Let's go back inside and check out the crafting altar. I've got some flowers, herbs, and some bottles, vials, and stuff as base material, so let's craft some spells. Of course, I don't know what spells, but I'm sure I can figure it out from the info in my grimoire. Pretty sure it said what plants match which association, so let's open it up and go from there. Crafting overview. Open your grimoire and go to the order tab to see current orders. Click a character portrait to pin that order. Then go to the plants section to match the symbols from the orders to plants. Click the chest of drawers to view your available plant ingredients. There should be 3 plant ingredients total. Make sure to check the type of spell the villager wants too. You can see what base material matches what spell type in the recipes section. Click the base materials on the altar to cycle through the ones you have in your inventory. Once you think you have the right ingredients and base material, click the cauldron to craft the spell. Okay. Alright, let's start with Ruth needs incense. So, we've got Love, Pink, and Pluto. Well, allium is Pluto. Incense. So that's incense. Bilious! And then we've got all kinds of things there. So, yeah, do I need to add rose, hollyhock, and allium? And then we need this base ingredient for incense. Okay. That's incense. Right, okay. So Rose. Hollyhock. Allium? No, I'm not sure that's right. Oh, I think I just got out lavender. Allium is this one. Oh my god. How do I get you to go away? There we go. Put that one back. Hit this one. Okay. Jessie! My head is the incense. Yes. Hi, Jessie. You woke up then. Discord said you were still snoozing, so I made the executive decision to just stream my planned thing for tomorrow, and I can sort it out, or we can sort it out after. I mean, it's all good. You gave me a heads up, and I had a plan. You know, you need to heal. That is important. We could always try tomorrow, or, you know, figure something out. Okay, so Rose for love. Hollyhock for pink. And then Allium for Pluto. Okay. Then that for incense. No. Okay. Alright, let's see what we do. I'm trying to figure out how to close the drawers. Reconnect incense. Sounds good. Okay. We haven't got... Ah, hello. I can put incense up there. Because we've crafted it. Cool. Okay. Ah, okay. I didn't need to close it. I need to do the next order. Okay. Time to deliver Ruth's reconnect instance. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that after. So Jean needs a potion for his anniversary. So for potion is this. And then plants. So we want Rose, Candula, and Yarrow. So Rose, Candula. No, not Yarrow. Me misreading star signs. Hollyhock. But how are you feeling anyway? All right. Final order. Incense. Little sore. Cool. Okay. Plants. Alright, rosemary for shield. Is this rosemary? Pea flower. And this time yarrow. Cool. Right, now we finished. All done. Time to deliver. Then everyone will be super impressed and my grandma will realise my genius. Cool, cool. Hey, now which is allowed to dream. Let's just get this done. You ready to head out, Ramsay? Wait, you're not coming with me? I gotta do this on my own? No, that's cool. All good. Please, Ramsay, don't make me do it. Caw. But what if I give you some tasty bug treats later? I know they're your favourite. Caw. Fine. Be that way. See if I help you again with the situation you loathe. Go to village. Stupid Ramsay. I'll have to make him a special snack made of Dang it. Why do crows have to like everything? Whatever, I'll just make those deliveries. How bad can talking to strangers in a strange village be? First delivery. Joe, you've got this. You walk up and knock on the door. Joe, good to see you. Can I help you with something? Yep. Got your order. 1 batch of reconnection incense handmade by yours truly. Wonderful, how exciting. These should help me get back into the swing of things. Are you not excited about the festival? Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's just been hard to motivate myself recently. Perhaps my old age is finally catching up to me. And how long have you been Mayor of Flora? Maybe 40 or so odd years? 40 years? It does sound like a long time when you put it that way. You must be like the best mayor to ever get elected for 40 years straight. Now I don't know about that. Mostly I ran uncontested. Flora's a small village, so there aren't many people vying for my position. Though I suppose Flora hasn't always been small. So much has changed over the years, especially the festival, and perhaps not for the better. Sorry, you don't want to hear the grumbles of an old lady. No worries. My spells can fix everything. This must be the ego I've read so much about, though I could probably use some of that energy. So could my gran. She's always all, Joe, magic doesn't fix things, it aids in the fixing of things. It's the difference. Grandmothers. We are the ones that ruin all the fun. Does that mean a grandmother shouldn't be in charge of the festival? That is a good question. Young people like you give us oldies energy, though. We've got to do our best to keep up. I love this festival because the energy of everyone coming together towards a common goal. Not that everyone isn't working hard now, I know they are, but sometimes it doesn't feel the same. Well, for me at least. Oops, here I go again with my grumbles. Wait, were you only excited for the festival because other people were excited about the festival? I wouldn't say that's entirely true, because that would mean you were never truly excited for the festival. Now, just hold on a second. It's part of my job as mayor to make sure the others are excited, not just I think I know where you've run uncontested all these years. Being mayor is torture. I know all the requests I have to deal with, but running a whole village? Where everyone looks to you for guidance? I'd turn them all into... Huh, Ruth? It's that same expression from yesterday. Did you lose focus again? Oh my god. What the... Greetings, Joe. Are you excited about the festival? It's just around the corner, you know, and there's still so much to get done. What the heck is going on in this? I'm suddenly extremely intrigued about this game. What's going on? I do hope you enjoy your stay in Flora. We're so happy to have your assistance during this time. I must get back to my mural duties if you don't mind. Have a lovely rest of your day. Ruth subtly but definitely pushes you out the door. Is this what usually happens on deliveries? My gran did not prepare me enough for this. First order completed. Okay, that didn't go so bad. You arrive at Ruth and Nisha's home, hoping to catch Devon. They seemed pretty nervous the last time you met. You should probably do your best not to make any sudden movements. Hi, Joe, right? Are you here to deliver the spell? Yep, just let me find it. Here it is. Blessing incense. Blessing incense. Thanks. I hope Ruth and Nisha like them. They seem to be more talkative today than yesterday. What do I? Back home, my family uses these to cleanse our house once a season. It's just a little ritual we do, but I've always liked it. You have a witch back in your village? Yep, he's been around for ages. Everyone in the village loves him, though I think our village is a little more open to magic than Flora. Although that's a bad thing. Yeah, I can't tell if folks are happy to have me here or not. They're welcoming with a little odd. Though I guess it wasn't exactly what they asked for. I'm sure they are. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Huh? I'm not upset? You're not? Not at all. I just have to show them how great I am. Oh, wow. What, you don't think I can do it? That's a lot of confidence is all. Confidence is my middle name. God, I wish it was. But I mean, a lot of confidence is projecting the aura that you know what you're doing. Because it puts you in the right mindset. Oh, my curse, if you ask my gran. Oh, I see. I'm a little jealous, even with your quirks. Quirks? You seem like a very secure person. I very much enjoy being me, even though you must feel lonely not knowing anyone here. Hey, Ramsay. And your grandmother sent you here without telling you the complete truth. How do you know about that? Also, the pressure of not failing so you can complete your training must be a lot to deal with. News travels way too fast in small villages. Is this what it's normally like talking to other people? Because I suddenly feel very heavy. Oh no, I did it again, didn't I? Nisha says I have a way of reaching into people's souls and crushing them. Is this witchcraft? No, just me projecting my anxiety, sorry. Wait, does this mean you're nervous? Only because you may... Because I'm nervous too. Nisha didn't tell me anything about having to compose the music for the festival. I just thought she wanted to hang out all summer when she asked me to come here. And when I confronted her about it, she just said, oops, she thought she mentioned it. She what? Time to rise to the challenge. Let's show Nisha who's boss. I don't think I have that kind of energy. Be bold, Devon, be brave. But I don't want to be bold or brave. I just wanted to hang out this summer. So now the pressure's on to perform in front of a bunch of people I don't know. Oh no, Devon's starting to look like they did yesterday. Time for an emergency subject change. How long have you and Nisha been friends? She was one of the first people I met at school, in a way. In a way? I would find these drawings slid under my door every morning. Eventually, I put two and two together and realised it was the mornings after I'd been practising my music. One night, I stayed up and waited for the drawing, and I caught Nisha in the act. She'd been making drawings inspired by whatever I was playing at the time. She was embarrassed when I caught her, but as soon as we started talking, it was like we'd always known each other. Ow. That sounds like true friendship. Yeah, I value Nisha's friendship a lot. She's had my back a lot of times. Friends can be great, right? Right, Joe? Oh no, time for another emergency change of subjects. I don't have... Oh, bless you. Sometimes this isn't true. I have friends and I am very grateful for all of my friends. I have friends that I think understand me. And, you know, put up with my eccentricities. But, yeah. It definitely wasn't always the case. Hi, friends! Yeah, there's one of my friends. But yeah, it's like, oh, poor this Joe. Poor Witchy Joe. Understand people? That's not possible. I mean... Yeah. I mean, I know who I am more these days, so that helps. That was not an emergency change of subject. Wait, like, not at all? That explains a lot. That's fine, though. I'm not great at making friends either. Honestly, I think it's pretty hard opening up to people, putting yourself out there. Maybe it's nobody's a flaw to stick together. You know, I'm usually not this forward with people, but I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, we can be friends. Okay, so does this mean we're friends now? I would say so. We're friends now. We're friends now. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you have lots to do. Have a friend! Bye, friend! Bye. A new friend that isn't a familiar? Is my heart fluttering or pounding? Maybe both. This is a very strange feeling. A strange feeling indeed. I'm glad there's one more delivery to make. Only one more. Talk to Jean, who I've made French because I'm calling him Jean rather than Jean. What's that smell? You approach the door to Jean's home and see the door slightly ajar with smoke coming out of it. Oh, no, Jean, are you in there? My first day on the job and my client might be burning to a crisp, but at least it's not my fault. Jean is in there. I've got to get him out. Hang on, Jean, I'm coming in. You run into the house and see Jean covering his mouth as he tries to fan out the smoke with the towel. Let me get the windows. You run around opening all the windows. Once opened, the smoke quickly dissipates from the house. What happened? Are you okay? Jean looks down at the baking sheet full of burnt something. I see. Well, I've got your potion. Give him the happy love potion. Where's my what did the happy love potion look like? Happy love potion. Jean, maybe, ignoring you, starts cleaning up the burnt mess. I guess I'll just leave this on the counter. Grumble, grumble. I'll take that as a yes. You put the potion on the counter and take a peek at Jean. He looks very angry. Maybe chatting will help take his mind off things. So it's your anniversary? Do you have any fun plans? I'm assuming some sort of cookies were in order, but that's gone up in flames. How long have you been? Please leave. Huh? Now. Okay. He's mean. Thank the triple goddess that was my last delivery. Which means at least I get to go home now. I think I'm ready for a nap. I want to go home. I'm home. Delivery's completed and I'm exhausted. How was my first day? I think I've decided people are weird. Yeah. Yes, I'm trying. But this whole fitting in thing is hard. Cock. I guess everyone seemed friendly except that Jean guy. Keep me out of his house. Before you ask, no, I did not nearly set it on fire. He did. I actually tried to save him, but I guess Devon and I are friends now because they also don't have friends, or at least not many. And the mayor seems a little off. I don't know, it's been a weird day. I think I just want to go sleep now. Caw. Yeah, just gotta keep it up till the full moon and then all will be sorted. Yeah, I am really curious about this whole mayor thing. Harvest Festival fail? First crystal. You flirt. Full moon fail. First friend event. Shopping spree. Full moon success. Collect all crystals. Friends with Jonas. Friends with Nisha. Devon. Ruth. Mel. Jean. Hang out with Jonas at the festival. Nisha. Devon. Joan. Oh, go on a date. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, so we can BFF Jonas, Nisha, and Devon. And also lovey-dovey Jonas, Nisha, and Devon. That makes sense because Jean is married to Mel and Ruth is the mayor. And she's like a grandma. Jonas was the builder who really seemed afraid of witches. Okay, so... And then there's Harvest Festival success. So... Do we have to play it 6 times, or there is not? Oh my god, you have to play this 6 times. Okay. Forgetting anything? Your treat. Okay. Treat. Wait, didn't I already give you one? You sneaky bird, you can't fool me. Okay. Okay, so we can... Right, so we've got... These are the crystals it was talking about. It looks like we can only replace one of these bits. We can't really replace the others. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do a 4-card spread. Okay. The physical. Confusion. Overwhelm. The emotional. Consequences of our actions. The logical. Inspiration, hope, renewal. The moon. Inner self, disillusioned, instability, unconscious. Interesting. Okay, so bedtime? Yawn. It's morning again. We have more orders already. Another full day. Okay. First time writing to a real witch. Stop and supply won't give me what I need. Do you have a charm to change my circumstances? I must accomplish this task. My stomach's in knots. I'm nervous about the being in charge. How do I even tell people what to do? Are they even going to like me? You got a potion for that? Nisha. You know how I'm working on that art piece for the festival, and I'm trying to look in my inner outer self for that spark, if you know what I mean. What do you say about helping me achieve my artistic greatness with the potion? Okay. Well, I think we got the hang of this thing now. Alright, Mel needs a charm. So, charms require this little baggy thing. So we need rosemary. Candula. And geranium. We'll still need to go pick up more ingredients and stuff, but... It's a potion to tell people what to do. I mean... Okay, so star is chamomile. That's the only blue one. Geranium. Leadership potion. Oh, that's pretty. Potion for artistic greatness. Okay. Chamomile. Yarrow. Ah, and Candula. We don't have that. Okay, well none of those seem to have grown again, so... I know it said some of them might take a little while, but... That's fine. Okay, home. Let's just finish off this last... It's like Ramsey trying to get my attention. I should talk to him. Huh? You've got something for me? Go on, but only if I give you a treat first. Go on, okay. One treat coming up. Oh, we got a crystal. Oh, wow. Is that a rose quartz? Where did you find this? Oh, it's a secret, and there's lots more where that came from. Then let's make a deal. If I give you treats, you find me more crystals, okay? Cool. Yay, shiny things. When you find more of these, let me know. Crystals are always useful for witchcraft. Boom. Oh, look at the pretty flowers up on there. First crystal. Got a shiny thing. I like shiny things. Okay. I put my shiny... Why can I not put my shiny thing on the shelf? Okay, right. Don't have to pin this thing out. Okay, right. Potion. Okay. Well. Yarrow. Candula. Inspiration. Okay. Go to the village. Heading to the village. I should check in on my deliveries from yesterday, but I already helped them. Just to do it? Wasn't I just creating more work? That's just nice. I suppose I can find the time. I'm going. So, not only do I need to make deliveries, but I also checking yesterday's. That full moon ritual I don't work on. This is going to be a long 2 weeks. Also, we should go into the shop and see. Okay, so... bottles, 15. We have none now, so we should buy at least 1 bottle. Resin vial. Sachet. Dirty old broom, 4,000. Broken locket, 5,000. An hourglass, 3,000. Journal, 5,000. Candle holder, 6,000. Teapot, 7,000. I have no money for that. I'm going to buy 3 bottles. So 2 more resins and a sachet. So I have 3 of each again. But yeah, okay. Let's talk to Mel. You walk into Mel's office and see her seated at a desk. She's looking down at a stack of paper intensely while mumbling something. She looks swamped, but... Mel, I have your... the overcome charm. Is that it? My spell? Mel snatches the spell from your hands. An overcome charm, yes, made of rosemary, candula, and do I sense geranium? Wow, how did you know? Oh, I'm just a long-time subscriber of Cosmopolitan. Oh, right. You know it? Of course you do. I know all their rituals. I was doing one just now when you walked in. Their morning go-getter ritual. Have you tried it? No. How silly of me. Of course you haven't. I'm sure you do much bigger rituals than that. Do you do big rituals? I asked another silly question, didn't I? Though I have another question. I promise this one isn't silly. Okay, but I really have to... You see, I recently tried a ritual from Cosmopolitan. I don't think it worked as it should, but I'm sure it was me and not the ritual. I'm sure the editors at Cosmopolitan are very strict about the content of the publication. Anyways, this ritual, I was looking to gain some insight into a particular problem. And this ritual suggested tea made from a specific mushroom. Oh no! So I went to the woods and forest what I thought was the correct mushroom, but oh no. And dare I say, wowza. I definitely experienced something, just don't ask me what. So do you know what I possibly did wrong? That witch is a total phony. Oh really, do you know them? Ha, know them? We're arch rivals. That sounds serious. Do you want to write to the editors to complain? No need, they've already been banned from writing to that magazine ever again. Time to get subject off, Cosmopolitan. So, what's the big task you have to do today? It's a doozy, all right. I thought I had it settled months ago. But of course something comes up and sends all my planning out the window. And of course they charge you 10 times more than any time you need a supplier at the last minute. But people need to relieve themselves, and we can't have that happening in the bushes. The portable toilets. Yes, the portable toilets. And I figured a spell could help me. I don't think this charm will help you find toilets. I know where to find toilets. It's about getting those who have toilets to take me seriously and give me the toilets. Gotcha! Then show him who's boss. Fantastic. The festival won't be ruined after all. Ruined? Yeah, it's not a single thing can go wrong with this festival. Everything will be ruined. Our reputation is at stake. It sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. Of course I am. The mayor depends on me to see this through. The fate of Flora is in my hands. Is this the first festival you've helped organise? No, I've helped organise the Floralia Festival for the past 5 years or so. But this year just feels different. The mayor stepped aside, whether or not she'll admit it. Our chief builder's injured himself, so now we have to rely on my goofball brother. Ah! He's the brother. And even though I'm super excited to have a real witch in town, I can't help but feel like, successful or not, this festival is going to be the beginning of a new life in Flora. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that, but there's no time to get down about it. I need to get these toilets, then figure out the prize of the pickle eating contest, and after that, we still need to put together the performance schedule. I wonder how Devon's compositions are coming along. I have to check in with them about that. Logistics. But everything is fine because we have magic. That's right. My magic is the best. You should wait and see. With you here, all the work in the world will be possible. I think I can get used to this. Mel, here it is, that feeling. Just your presence is such an inspiration. Time to tell those portable toilets who's boss. You do that. I will. Then I shall leave you to it. Farewell, Mel. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Alright. You arrive at Jonas's house and knock on the door. Hello? No one answers. You put your ear to the door and hear someone rustling inside. Well, if he's not going to answer the door, leave the potion outside. Leadership potion. You go to leave the potion outside when suddenly the door opens. The potion! Quick, get inside. Jonas grabs you by the arm and pulls you into his home. Hey! It's trashed with clothes thrown everywhere. Let go of me! Right, sorry about that. Listen, I need your help. You already have the potion! We'll get to that, but first I need to know. Does this outfit look leadership-y enough? Bless. Your next line is, yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Yes, Jonas, you look like a boss. Wait, what? Gee, thanks. I really needed the confidence boost. How did you? Obviously, I tried on all my shirts and decided on this one, duh. No, I'm talking about... right, the potion. So, do I just drink it? Hang on, I'm the witch here. That's why I'm asking you about the potion. You give up. I give up. Yes, you just drink the potion. And the bottle's been properly sterilized and stuff. Yep. Cool. Jonas starts shifting back and forth. I think I know what's up. Never used magic before, have you? I've read about it. Yeah, where? In magic books, duh. And what magic books might those be? So people keep on shelves and stuff, obviously. Then you should know perfectly well how to drink a potion. I'll be on my way. No, I mean, totally sure, but like, also, can you stay? It's just, you know, my older sister Mel gets that, what is it, Cosmopolitan magazine. Oh no, here we go. And I've seen what happens when Mel drank that mushroom tea. You really don't need to worry about any of that happening with this potion. The spell is completely safe, made by a trained witch and all. If you say so. Here goes nothing then. Jonah chugs the potion, polishing it off in one go. Kind of makes you want to mess with them, but you shouldn't. But you want to. I really do. It's toad time! Did the planets just change alignment? No, you just chugged the entire potion. Guess I should get started on the anti-toad antidote. You're joking. You have to be joking. My first day on the job and I've already screwed up. I just want to, like, do a good job at this job, you know. I know everyone just thinks I'm some young punk, and maybe they're not wrong about that. But my boss put me in charge, so I want to make him proud, you know. Actually, I kind of don't. Huh? Making people proud isn't something I'm particularly good at. Right, Nisha mentioned you being flunky witch or something. How does Nisha know? But it's not like you want to fail, right? Of course not. So maybe it's sort of the same, but still different. People seem to grow in all sorts of ways. Some just need different fertilizers. Yeah, different fertilizers than others. That came out weird. You're a plant person, so I tried to make a plant analogy, but, don't worry. I get it. Oh, good. Words aren't exactly my forte. They're not necessarily mine, either. Anyways, I guess I should let you get on with your day. Yeah, but about the side effects, you'll be fine, but you know where to find me if anything weird happens. Cool, will do. Good luck on your first day. It was fun to mess with him. It really was. Alright, talk to Ruth. First, check in. Hopefully everything with the spell went smoothly, and if it didn't, I better not hear about it. At least it's a beautiful day. Maybe getting stuck here for 2 weeks won't be so bad if the weather smart stays like this. Joe, hello! Good. Ruth looks like she's returned to normal. Ruth, I was on my way to see you. Oh, do you have that spell I requested? Spell? What spell? It's marinating? Don't worry, I didn't order another spell. Ah, phew. Though I suppose now I know what excuse you'll use when you're lying. Why are all old ladies so conniving? You understand when you've seen as much as we have. Anyway, why were you coming to see me? Oh, right, I was just going to ask how the spell worked out. I used the reconnect incense before leaving for my walk. Oh, sorry for interfering then. Somehow I think that means they're working. But you're supposed to reconnect with the village, right? Which you are part of, at least for the time being. A long walk helps me reground when I'm feeling out of sorts. Do you ever go on long walks? Not really, no. Long naps are more my thing, so I've heard. Like that tree over there, I feel like it's calling me. You can go nap if you want. Probably have work or something else to do. You notice Ruth staring at the village in distance. She had a sad smile on her face. I'm curious to see how much you help our little village. I imagine it must feel like an overwhelming task. You don't know us, we don't know you, and yet we're relying on each other. What happened to Flora? Change. Some we prepared for, some we weren't. At some point, I started feeling like I couldn't keep up, and a failing harvest festival was the consequence. That all sounds very cryptic. I suppose it does. Perhaps even after all these years, I'm still trying to process it. Do you actually like Flora? Of course I do. It's just at my age you start reflecting a bit more and realise how much you still don't know, and how much you could have done but didn't. Still sounds pretty cryptic to me. Hey, it's drinkable now. Excellent. There's this blend of tea called Starry Night. It's really tasty. And it's modelled after my favourite painting. But yeah, anyway. Still sounds pretty good to me. Don't you ever have thoughts or feelings too hard to put into words? All the time? It sounds like effort. I guess it kind of is. Because to have thoughts and feelings like that, you have to think about your thoughts and feelings, right? Usually yes. Yeah, no. Anyway, I should probably continue on my walk. This village needs its mare to be in tip-top shape. Sure, I should be on my way too. What is this feeling? Is something the matter? No, nothing at all. Are you sensing the colour red? But Ruth isn't wearing red. In fact, you don't see any red around at all. Are you sure? Yeah, there is red. Why? There's red. Yeah, I'm sure. No, I should really be going though. Witchy duty's calling and all. Bye. You ran away from Ruth. Red usually means something with attraction or appreciation. Maybe there's some connection between Ruth and the colour red. Maybe something to do with their connection to Flora. I've just never had a feeling like this before. I should take note of this in my grimoire. Okay. Ooh, we got a bloop. First friend event. Maybe human friends aren't so bad. You arrive at Jean's cafe and peek inside. Oh, do I really have to check in on Jean? If it's anything like yesterday, at least it'll be quick. Though I wonder if I'll have those weird feelings again. But I don't like Jean, so I doubt it. Doesn't seem like he's trying to burn the place down today. That's good. Maybe I'll just tell Ramsay I paid a visit and sneak. Do you need something? Jean wakes up as you're peeking through the window. I was just stopping by to ask how the potion worked out yesterday. And want to come inside? Oh, sure. You and Jean go into the cafe. Jean works behind the counter. All the cakes and cookies are so fancy. What's something that's fancy doing in town this morning? Would you like a slice of cheesecake? Yes, please. Jean brings over the most decadent slice of cheesecake you've ever seen. If you don't show us the cheesecake, I will be sad. It's dark chocolate with a chocolate crust and shavings on top. It might be a whole lot of chocolate. Take a bite. It is indeed a lot of chocolate, but... Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I really wish we could see the picture of the food. I do like it when games give me pictures of food. Thank you. I made this last night for our anniversary. Mel liked it, so I decided to make another one for today. She liked the potion too, by the way. Why does she look so uncomfortable? He's going to apologise. Is there something going on here? Mel says spells can help people. Is that true? Define help. I see. Mel tries a lot of spells at home. John looks over at a trash can. Do you need a spell for No. Oh, okay. I'm working on Madlands for the festival. Oh, are those a type of cookie? They're a cake. Do you have any ready? Can I try one? I am still working on them. Is it a complex recipe? Lots of technique. I could probably make a spell to help. Did you say something wrong? If you want. A customer. Jean stares at you. Don't mind me, I need to get going anyways. Thanks for the cheesecake, it was incredible. Thank you. You leave the cafe. I guess that was only a little awkward, and I got a delicious cake out of it. I feel there's a lot of artistry in Jean's work. Oh, we've got some purple. Is it happening again? Purple this time. Why am I suddenly sensing purple? The cake definitely wasn't purple. Did he slip something funny in there? Maybe it's because I said there was artistry in Jean's work. Yeah, that seems more likely. Although his feelings are so strange, though. I'm going to make a note of my grimoire. Alright. Do we have villagers? Villagers. Okay, Jean, we've got a purple, and Ruth, we've got a red. Oh, I see. Literally, it makes a note like that. Okay, cool. Well, let's go here. Talk to Devon first. These check-ins have gone well so far. I do wonder what these strange feelings I've been having are, though. You work into the music studio. Joe, my new friend. I didn't order a spell, did I? No, I'm just checking in on how the home blessing went. Oh, it was really lovely. Ruth got into it and cooked Nisha and me a huge dinner. We could barely finish all the food. Devon looks away as if they suddenly remembered something. Is everything all right? Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking about music. Oops, are you in the middle of composing things? Yeah, sort of. More like in the middle of thinking about what kind of things I should be composing. I can get going then if you want. I was just planning on stopping by real quick anyway. No, it's not a problem. Actually, I was thinking about taking a little tea break. Would you want to join me? Would I? Want to try my special blend? If it's going to do something weird, I'd rather not. Fine. As long as you have cream and honey. I do. Just let me get the water going. You take a seat at a little table in the music studio. Devon brings over a tray with 2 mugs, cream and honey. Ugh. Ah! Thank you. We will finish out this day. I'm very intrigued with this, and I feel like I do want to invest time in it, so I'm going to stick it in my backlog for my main account. Because I want to see where this is going. This is very charming, but we will switch over games and have a little break, and I'll make yeah, probably make some more tea, but definitely a little break after this. Okay. Do you need help with anything? Don't worry. I think I've got... Suddenly, Devon trips over their feet. You get up and catch them in the tray just in time. Are you okay? Eesh, yes, I shouldn't talk and carry things at the same time. At least everything seems alright. Let's get it on the table before anything else too exciting happens. Devon pours the tea into the mugs. So this is a music studio. No, there are a lot of instruments here too. It's great. Can you play all of them? Ha! No, I mostly play guitar, but I can also play the piano. Can I hear you play something? Oh, never mind, you don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks, it's not that I don't want to, it just takes me a bit to work up the courage. You should probably save your courage for the festival then. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Devon starts to look a little queasy. Maybe it's time to talk about something else. So how do you like Flora so far? It's lovely. Everyone's been really welcoming, even though they all seem a little on edge. I guess it's a pretty busy time right now. My village isn't too dissimilar when we're busy preparing for our festival. Excuse me. Have you made any more friends? Just you so far. Nisha says she will introduce me to some of her friends soon, though. Suddenly, Devon grows serious. What's up? I have a question for you. Sure, ask away. You don't seem that bad of a person. Gee, thanks. Sorry, that came out wrong. What I meant to ask is why? Why what? Why don't you have any friends other than me, of course? Too much drama! If I have to hear 2 witches argue about the magical properties of rosemary one more time, I don't even know. If rosemary calls to you, then just use the rosemary. Oh, doesn't sound like a friendship, though. I mean, people you just hang out with. And do what? Just talk like what we're doing right now. I guess I've spent most of my time with just my gran. We would attend the occasional ritual, but my gran's pretty solitary most of the time. Thought the Von Teasels were an illustrious family, though. We are, but I guess you could say they don't like me much. I'm too much, according to them. If it wasn't for Gran, I don't think I would have been trained as a witch at all. I'm sorry, but you must be pretty close to your Gran then. Yeah, but she still tells me no all the time too. Flora sounds like a pretty big change for you then. I suppose it is. Don't worry, I'll help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. Thanks. I'm glad we're friends. Me too. Life is always easier when you've got people to help you along the way. Well, I should probably get back to work. Music doesn't write itself, unfortunately. Yeah, I can head out. Glad the home blessing was successful. See ya. Bye. Devon's really sweet, but I wonder if their nervousness will prevent them from following their dreams. What are we going to get this time? That feeling again. The colour white? Why am I thinking about that right now? This tends to represent dreams, hopes and stuff. What are these feelings, though? Is this why Ramsay wanted to check in with people? I write this last one in my grimoire too. Maybe I'll ask Ramsay and see if he knows anything about them. Okay, now we need to talk to Nisha. You enter the studio to find Nisha sitting cross-legged on the floor. Her eyes are closed and she's muttering something. Take a few steps closer to figure out what's going on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. What are you doing? Meditating, obviously. Now feel your energy flow through your arms, down to your fingertips. I can never feel that. Inhale. Exhale. You know, you're not supposed to talk while meditating, right? Silence is kind of the point. I'm not the one talking, it's my mind. I'm just identifying with what it's saying. Inhale. Exhale. Right. If that spell you asked for. Inspiration potion. Nisha jumps up from the floor. The frustration melts off her face. Great, that meditation stuff wasn't really doing it for me anyway. Probably because that wasn't really meditation. Whatever. I just followed what they said to do in Cosmopolitan, okay? Does everyone in this town read that? Mel usually leaves issues on her desk. I read them whenever I visit my gran at the town hall. I hear you're a pretty big fan too. No, I'm not. In fact, Never mind. Wait, does Nisha know about... So, how's the art coming along? Oh, well. Right. The inspiration potion. Creative block, is it? It's not... I'm not blocked. I'm just trying to reach new heights. It's a process. Okay. Okay, what? You're in a gestation period. I get it. It's not like I asked to be here. If I had it my way, I'd be at art school for the summer with my friends, but Gran just had to throw me her gran eyes when she asked me to paint this mural. Couldn't say no. Grans. Grans indeed. I don't even know why they still put on this stupid festival. No one has cared in like 100 years. Okay, not 100, since I remember when it used to be fun, like 20 years ago. What made the festival fun back then? Oh, I don't know. I was a kid, so everything just felt more magical. Farmers came to show off their best crops from that year. Artisans sold all sorts of goods I'd never seen before. The first time I asked someone out was to go on a date to the festival, but they said no, and that festival was lame. So maybe I was always a little more into it than everyone else. Aww. I think I want to romance her. I would have liked to go. No, I was a total dork back then. Not the fantastic artist I am today. I did it! I did the flirty thing! It's like, of course we're gonna go for the sapphic thing. Now I want to meet Dork Nisha. Trust me, these are better times. So has something changed about the festival? People moved away, and now that I'm older, I guess I see the work it takes to put on. And it's like, for what? The expectations seem so high this year because you're here. Everyone assumes that means we're going to be a massive success. Nisha glares at you. But I found that letter your gran weren't my gran. Oh no. And I know all about Cosmopolitan and why you're here. That explains what Devon said. And Jonas. I've kept the Cosmopolitan part for myself for now, but I don't think I don't have my eye on you, because if this festival isn't a success, and if things stay the same way as they are now, I see. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Whatever. Maybe for everyone else involved, drinking this potion better materials this mural out of thin air so I can be done with it all. Thought you didn't trust my magic. With enough willpower, I can overcome your subpar spells. There are limits to willpower, and also, if you just want to get it done, couldn't you just throw paint on a wall? That's like modern or whatever, right? And enjoy the wrath of my gran? Absolutely not. Your gran doesn't seem very wrathful. You don't know her like I do. I can see it now. Gran walks up to my mural, looks at it, and she takes a deep breath. And she turns to me smiling and says, "How nice." Oh my god, I'm like already melting. Aw, you're afraid of your gran. You should be too, just you wait. My gran will request a spell and you'll put all your hard work into it. Use the rarest ingredients, time everything just perfectly. She'll take a sip and say, "How refreshing." But potions aren't meant to taste good. That's not the point. The point is you've disappointed her, and you feel the icy cold chill down into your bones. Fine. I'll make sure to keep an eye out for your gran's sinister kindly words. You better. Now I think it's time I downed this potion and got to work. Good luck with that. Okay. Right. Your dad's getting sushi, and that's probably not a great idea. Noodles? They're pretty soft. Soup? Soup is always a good idea, especially when you're feeling ill. I mean, I'm not a big fan of raw fish, so sushi is really never my option, but if you want something that's not going to be hard on your teeth, then I go for like noodles or soup. Or noodles in soup? I don't know. I had cheese sandwich. You know, basic. I mean, cheese sandwich would work. Depends on, I guess what you've got. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's cold here, so soup is a good option. I'm still debating what I'm going to do for dinner. I keep on thinking I should get something out of the freezer. Have I got something out of the freezer yet? How the heck is got anything out of the freezer? So, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Okay, we're going to go home, talk to the Raven, and then we're going to have a quick break and switch games. But this game is definitely fun. I'm enjoying this. You've got something for me. Cool. But only if I give you a treat first. Okay. For a treat. Cool. Wait, didn't I already give you a treat? Sneaky bird. You can't fool me. Oh, okay, so we can't talk to Ramsey. Did we get the crystal? Ah, we have the crystal now. Excellent, look at that. Beautiful. We're just going to put some flowers on here for now. There we go. I decorated my altar. Redeemed to get something out of the freezer. Okay, but I need to do that. Okay, so if I do end day, it should end the day, I guess. So villagers now, we've got white on Devon, purple, and then we'll get other colors tomorrow, I guess. That's cool. I like it. I like the mechanics. It's sort of simple. So we've got Happy Love Potion. Oh, I see now. So all the ones we've done in here, I wonder if we can easily make them just by clicking on them. Probably not. We haven't done an oil yet. And then we've got these old broken things that apparently recipe maybe to restore them. That seems an interesting situation. But yeah, I you know, did I check in on everyone today? Sounds like everyone appreciated their spells. I got to try some of Jean's cake and had tea with Devon. And I think Ruth is kind of depressed or something. Maybe she needs to have tea and cake. Yeah, it sounds like we're still on track for the full moon. I'm not sure if something's wrong per se, but I have these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. Ah! It just cracked my ankle. Ow. Like after talking to them, I started sensing colours. I think the colours relate to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them all down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information is useful or not. You don't know either? I guess I'll keep writing these feelings when I get them. Yeah, I couldn't hurt. Are you ready to end the day? Yes. And we've got the little sun thing down here behind me that is showing that it's saving. So there we go. But yeah, this is really adorable art and simple but effective gameplay. And honestly, having fun with this. It feels like to get all the relationships and get the completion, you got to put some hours into it. I think we got 8 achievements though. We did the flirty thing. We made a friend. It was very cute. But it feels like a lot of these are then now get to the end game. I don't know how long the end game is. Person on TA that got the completion had about 22 hours in it. But yeah, I think that one's going on my backlog of games to play. I would, you know, I want to play more of this. So yeah. So Witchy Life Story. So usual ritual. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to have a break. But I wanted to end this video and say thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for this game.